Hey everyone, Draco Magnius here for another episode of Let's Play Persona 5. In the last episode, we finished up finals week. Well, we started and finished it, to be more accurate. We hung out with some people, and then the fireworks festival happened, but unfortunately, it got rained out. And we heard that Medjed called out the Outcast Club, so we're going to be doing something about that in this episode. But first, sleep.
Well then.
Internationally known enemy. I hope we can figure out a good way to fight back. Don't worry, Morgana, I'm sure we will. But for now, slurp. Yo, where are the police? What cheap-ass justice, lol. They blew off a catchy LMAO. July 19th. Shady shit ain't justice. Online showdown?
What? Tell me.
Everyone's been talking about Medjed. What the hell is that? You don't watch the news much, do you? They're an international network of hacktivists. They target corporations doing shady business and cause chaos. The subway company's server thing? That was Medjed trying to find out who caused the train accident. So they're the good guys?
Ugh, no way.
Some liken them to digital Robin Hoods. But they snoop through emails and destroy data. They're no better than criminals. I mean, that's true. If they were making that information that they were uncovering public, it'd be a different story. But since they destroy the data and go through people's personal emails, they're just criminals, really, in my opinion. Also, I like that term he used. Hacktivists. Combination of hacker and activist. I'm gonna use that. I'm gonna steal that from you, by the way. You don't mind, right, serious man? No, of course you don't. You don't even have a portrait. Why would he mind? Even if he did, who cares? Like said, doesn't have a portrait. They're both shit. Medjed. Those guys that claim to be modern-day Robin Hoods? Again? They dare call themselves heroes after attacking those companies? Pfft. Which side is a catchy-coon on? They're fighting Medjed next! The Phantom Thieves are amazing! Yo, where's the police? I don't want to hear about justice from some shady hackers. Name dropping Medjed. I don't care what happens as long as it's interesting. Justice. Lol. Oh, our grades are out. Oh, nice. How'd you do? Damn. I'm dead. Wish I could get in the top 10. Wonder how I did. People look at smart students differently. Wonder what score I got. Yeah, I was just thinking about that. I'm in the top 10! I really wish they told you where in the top 10, you know? I mean, it's great to be in the top 10 and all, but, I mean, like, where does that put me? Am I, like, second? Am I one away from the very top? Am I 5th? 6th? Who can say? Not me, because I'm just in the top 10. They're not letting me know where. Well, everyone's gonna have their eyes on you now. That's not a good thing, Morgana. We do shady things in our after-school activities. Not school-sanctioned extracurriculars, if you get what I'm saying. Of course you do. Anyway, 3 points in charm. Fun fact, if you have a rank 5 in knowledge, and you get all of the questions correct in the test during finals or midterm, you get a achievement for it. But, like I said, you need to be rank 5 knowledge to get that. So you're probably not going to get that until you go into your New Game Plus playthrough. Unless you just focused on nothing but knowledge for the longest time to get it that high up. They were busy. It's not like I could focus on studying. It's not my fault my score stuck, right? I mean, it kinda is. You know what? I'm gonna go silent. Don't get all quiet on me! Yeah, I guess it is my fault.
Wait.
Anyways, there's something more important here. Mishima! You want to ask me something about the internet, right? Yep, I'm going to be straight with you here. Do you know who Medjed is? Yes, our friend Mishima. Just because he, runs a forum knows exactly who hackers are. You weren't kidding about being direct. Sorry, hacktivists. Well, I suppose the news about Medjed and the Phantom Thieves has caused quite the commotion.
Let me see.
They started out as hackers of justice, but now they only look out for their own self-interests. That's all I know. They were the group I texted Magnius about yesterday. I see. Nobody's sure who actually belongs to Medjed. Well, it looks like things will be exciting this summer. It'll be the Phantom Thieves' world debut, no?
Come on.
Dude. Don't worry. I'll be rooting for the Phantom Thieves. I'll get the forum nobilized as well. Or mobilized. No idea what nobilized is. Anyway. Now, if we're done talking here, I really must be going. I'll see you guys later. So that was fruitless. Wonder if anyone else has got info. Well, let's check. Mishima was pretty useless. You guys get anything? I tried asking my sister, but it seemed as though she didn't know very much about them. She doesn't specialize in cybercrime, after all. Yeah, that makes sense. It's basically like asking a surgeon, hey, what prescription medicine do you prescribe? Tried looking into them too, but I didn't come up with anything. There are really just no leads. Our opponent is truly elusive. No luck. Medjed,
Man.
Seems like we won't be able to deal with them by ourselves.
Yep.
I know summer vacation is due to begin next week, but I have an unfortunate announcement. We'll be holding an emergency assembly on Monday the 25th. Please come to school that day. Why? Why though, Miss Kawakami? I agree with them.
Okay, quiet down.
Settle down! We've had many strange incidents. The psychotic breakdowns, students being dragged into crime rings. Hence, Principal Kabayakawa has instructed all teachers to caution the student body. You mean Principal Kingpin? I'm sorry, it's just, that name before is just so alien to me. Don't know who you're talking about unless you call him Principal Kingpin. This is inconvenient for us too, you know? Having to find things to warn you about so suddenly. Hold on, my controller / cell phone is vibrating. How are we gonna find Medjed? I'm not sure. No matter how hard I look online, all I find are just unreliable rumors. They've carried out corporate terrorism, but they still manage to fumble. They have carried out corporate terrorism, yet they still manage to elude arrest somehow. Kaneshiro was a lot of trouble, but this is turning out to be a much greater ordeal. Did we bite off more than we can chew? Yeah, they're kinda too big. Yeah. You don't even know whether it's a single individual or a large conglomerate of people. And even if we do manage to get a lead, what do we do from there? Damn. This stuff really is not going so well. That's probably why my exams are going to shit too. You know those are two separate things, right? Yeah, Ryuji, you can't blame your shitty grades on Medjed. Damn, this stuff's really not going so good. Clues on Medjed, huh? Can't identify who it is. There's nothing we can do. Let's wait till they make a move. Alright.
Hey!
Hey, shouldn't you tell the others about what Mishima told you? Didn't I already? Mishima tell me something else that I'm forgetting? Maybe. I don't know. I think we're gonna go with Makoto. Because An and Ryuji are already at level 5. Makoto isn't. Yusuke isn't available today. My previous recording of this particular episode revealed that to me. Yeah, this is the second time I'm recording. Well, technically this is the third time I'm recording this. Because I ran into a bunch of different problems. I'm just glad it's all working now, finally. Anywho. There's something I'd like to speak to you about regarding Eco. Well, it's more of a request than anything. If you don't have any plans, could you come see me? I feel like my bond with Makoto will grow stronger soon. So what's it going to be? Do you want to hang out with Makoto? Yeah, sure. Thank you, I'll be waiting in the courtyard.
Actually,
Apparently Eco started dating a host from a club near her work. I guess he, hit on her one day after her shift. And that was that. Since then, he's the only thing she'll talk about. She even sent me a picture of their date at Destinyland. Huh. Sounds kind of suspicious. Think so as well? Yeah, 3 points! For now, it seems he hasn't forced her to spend any money at his club. But I'm still nervous. Beyond that, he calls her his princess and constantly tells her how special she is. It makes me sick to my stomach. But Aiko refuses to listen to me. She said that the idea that all hosts are bad people is outdated. All I know of hosts are like a host of a party, you know, person whose house it is, who's running the party. Hosts as in like hosts and hostesses at a restaurant. I don't think that's what they're referring to. She even said she was shocked to be getting advice from someone who would totally flunk a test about love. Tests about love aren't a thing, though. And even if they were, I most certainly wouldn't flunk them. Well, see, that's the thing, Makoto. I mean, you studied a lot, and most of your life has been consumed by it. You haven't really spent any time dating, so you would probably fail a test on love, all things considered. If it makes you feel any better, I probably wouldn't be like wouldn't be getting an A on that test either. I'm real with myself. I'm not saying I fail, mind you, but I'm not saying I do great. Sorry about that. I'm probably just being biased towards him. I mean, I don't have any proof that he's untrustworthy. But that's why I want to meet him and find out for myself what kind of person he really is. And if it's not too much to ask, I'd like you to accompany me on this excursion as well.
well,
This time, you'll have to play the role of my boyfriend. I got this. 3 points again! It's honestly okay. You're so reliable, Draco-kun. Well, I mean, I could see myself going out with you. It'd be a believable thing. Not too surprising, you know? I feel like, you know, if you're gonna try to pretend to be dating someone, it has to be someone you really consider yourself dating. Otherwise, it'll be super obvious to anyone that they're not dating. I think if I have a boyfriend, Aiko might be more inclined to listen to me.
actually,
To tell you the truth, I actually already made plans with her and her boyfriend for a double date. Oh man, it would have been really awkward if I said no, huh? Sorry. But it's just going to be at a diner. Nothing particularly fancy, I promise.
thank you.
You're a tremendous help. I'm so glad you agreed to this. I don't know who else I'd have asked if you'd said no. Well, I mean, there's a couple a few people you could ask. I mean, there's Ryuji, but I don't think anyone would believe he's your boyfriend. Let's be real, he's kind of crass. And there's Yusuke, who, I mean, you have similar interests, I suppose. But at the same time, he's so eccentric, people be like, wow, he's in a relationship with her? And also, you know, maybe he would just say no, knowing him. Then there's, you could ask some of the guys that are on the student council. They might be up for it. I sense Makoto's trust in me. Priestess rank 5. No ability,
All
just
right.
burst. Eco, I hope she's not getting herself wrapped up in anything dangerous. But just in case, I'll try looking for some info on that host. Alright, sounds good.
All right then.
Well, see you later. See you, Makoto.
You're back.
Oh, sorry, I didn't realize you were still talking, Sodro. Summer break soon, right? Must be nice being a student. Oh, hang on, I got some peas. So, I looked into Medjed. Did you find anything? As you know, Medjed is a god that appears in the Egyptian Book of the Dead. I didn't know that. I mean, I do now. But before I didn't know that. Huh? Its name apparently means the Smiter. It seems nobody is actually sure that Medjed is a real name. On top of that, almost everything else about him is unknown. Even his form is unattainable. An unseen god that flies through the skies and shoots from his eyes. He truly is an elusive being. Yeah, that makes sense why the hacker group would use him as their mascot then. He's an unseeable force that smites people, and they claim to be for justice. So it makes sense they would pick something that's unseeable, uncatchable, and smites the evil. You know what? Now I kind of want to look up Medjed, the Egyptian god, off screen.
Alright, I'm gonna pause the video here. I actually did look up Medjed. Now, I want you guys to think about what Yusuke said so far about the god Medjed. And keep that in mind, and I'm gonna add a little bit. What I envisioned was eyes carved into walls, just staring at you. Or like some cloud around eyes, something mysterious and vague. You know, something along the lines of this. Now see, isn't this spooky? I mean, look at it. The eyes just staring at you from the wall. Formless, nothing there, especially since all other portraits of beings in Egyptian lore is sideways facing. This is the actual depiction of Medjed. That's right. Medjed is a sheep ghost. Just a big old sheep with eyes and legs. That's it. Now, to be fair, I understand that the medium back then wasn't great. They had stone and chisels. It's kind of hard. But I believe this is actually in a book, so that's not really an excuse. There are some terrifying depictions of Medjed. Some people that did art of him did really well with that art, and I'll show a picture of that really quick. However, most depictions of Medjed are really freaking goofy because, again, he's a sheet ghost. So I'm going to round this off with showing you a couple other images I found that are ridiculous. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, this is the face of the dangerous hacktivist group, Medjed. I just wanted to get all those images I found out. And, with that, I think we can return you now to your regularly broadcasted Let's Playing video.
Get more info on this. Dude. Everything about his existence is shrouded in mystery. Wait. Fundamentally speaking, ancient Egyptian art always depicted gods drawn from a side profile. However, Medjed is facing straight ahead in all depictions of him. Taking all of this into account, it seems to be quite the alien being. I see. I hope that information was at least somewhat useful.
Well, I mean, it doesn't help us track down Medjed the hacker group, but it gives us more insight into them, I guess?
Indeed it was. Should I look into it more? That's enough. Thank you. So, we still don't have any tangible clues.
Evidently, no. Let's see who we got here. You know what? Enough is enough. We have been, like, ignoring Chihaya constantly. We're going to do this thing, damn it.
The shop's open today, so please stop by any time. Chihaya appears to be waiting for you in the red light district. You want to see her? Go see her? Right away. I'll head over now. I look forward to seeing you.
Chihaya, I don't want to alarm you, but your table wasn't here like 5 seconds ago. Then suddenly it poofed into existence. I am alarmed for you.
Is this?
Since you have trouble with women. There was a woman last time, too. Wait, is that? Anyway, please be careful.
Do we have trouble with women? I mean, let's start at the first woman our age that we encountered, roughly, An. An wasn't necessarily troubled to begin with. She was very troubled, and we helped her out of some rough times. She did pop into Kamoshida's palace, which was a bit worrisome, but then she joined us, so everything worked out in the end. Then the next hurdle when it came to women was Makoto. And Makoto, well, she did cause us a lot of problems and almost revealed that we were the Phantom Thieves, but we showed her we were just, and now she works with us too. So really, I don't think I have a woman problem, actually. I have a decent amount of female friends.
Well then, what would you like to do today?
Well, let's do a verification test.
I've been waiting for you. Let's do the verification test already.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Chihaya.
I will surely figure out your trick.
I feel like my bond with Chihaya will grow stronger soon.
What are you gonna do? Are you gonna hang out with Chihaya?
Yep.
Oh, I was just about to do a reading for a client, so please stay and watch. Well, I'm gonna walk around. Let me know when you're ready to leave.
Good evening.
Hello there, Mifune-sensei. I can't wait for today's session. Your last prediction was practically perfect.
So it wasn't perfect, aha!
By the way, who is this boy? Oh, you needn't mind him. That's just my apprentice. I guess.
I guess that's the most convincing way to say it.
If anything, you can think of him as a human-sized stuffed animal. I mean, look at how fluffy his hair is. I don't know how to feel about that statement.
Is that an insult?
Wait, is she blushing when she said that?
I mean, I might be off, but is she, like, passively hitting on me? Huh. Anyway.
Wait, so he's okay working for a woman even though he's a guy?
Yeah. I don't see the problem. She has more experience than I do as a fortune teller. So why wouldn't I mind working for her?
Something like that is just unthinkable in my line of work. I take that to mean something else has happened with your job? Yes. A male coworker of mine was given all the credit for a successful project I poured my soul into. And do you know what my boss told me? He said it was just the natural order of things because I'm a woman.
Wow, what a sexist asshole.
How terrible! That's why I'm thinking of leaving and starting up my own business. I've actually been planning for some time. I'm not sure if we'll be able to find a foothold in the market, though.
Here we go.
In that case, let us ask the Tarot. Oh, divine... Oh, fumble. In that case, let us ask the Tarot. Show us the truth, O divine power.
Alright, let's see what middle card says.
Yes. I've seen everything. Cards have appeared in reverse.
Is this?
In other words, it seems as though your business is doomed to failure. No! What should I do? I'm sorry, but in this case, it appears your fate is inescapable. Inescapable? What are your thoughts? What? Were you even listening? I
What
was.
shall we do?
What can we do to help this woman who is so oppressed by the savagery of a male-dominated work environment? We encourage her.
What?
It's a little idealistic to expect that will actually work. Incidentally, what would you say if you wanted to encourage her? Row, fight the power! You know, we're talking about her business success, right? This has nothing to do with the power. Says you. I mean, granted, I just wanted to make the Gurren Lagann reference in all honesty, but, still. Reconsider your answer. Well, why did you ask me if you didn't like the answer I gave you? Anyway, I would tell her to overturn her fate! Don't be so irresponsible! That's simply not an option! How can you expect her to overturn that which is inescapable? Overturn fate? That's right. I don't have to follow the rules of this oppressive society! I can do it! I'll reshape every aspect of my antiquated industry! You go, girl! My mind is made up. I'm going to quit my job and start off on my own private business venture. And even if I fail, at least I won't be wasting away doing busy work for that sexist bastard anymore. Thank you, young man. If you'll excuse me, Mifune-sensei.
What?
Huh? You're far too irresponsible, Magnius-san. Her misfortune has already been made clear. The cards will surely back me up on that. We'll see what the cards have to say. So what does your final card say, Chihaya?
What?
It seems the sequence of cards has changed. Her financial future is now appearing as extremely successful. What did you do? Behold the power of positive reinforcement! Are you psychic? Did you use your powers to change the order of the cards? My divine power is capable of sending people like you down to the depths of hell, you know. Are they, though? Are they? Yes, that has to be it. That's the only way this could happen. Fate cannot be changed. Fate is absolute. That is how it must be. Open your mind to change. A wise man once said, well, robot, but experience tranquility. That may not be such a bad idea. Only one point, though. But if that possibility were the truth, how would I keep my Holy Stone business intact? I mean, I'll be honest with you, your Holy Stone's kind of garbage, Chihaya. Anyway! You've changed the flow of destiny twice now. Both times coming before my very eyes.
That'd be helpful.
It seems this verification process is turning out to be much more meaningful than I expected. I can sense Chihiya's intense motivation. Wheel of Fortune Rank 2! No ability, just burst. You'll come back again soon, right? Promise me. Well, about that, Chihaya, I don't know about soon, but I'll eventually come back.
Goodbye.
Well, that's enough for today. Good night. Good night, Chihaya.